All right. I'm kind of excited, ready to do a little bit of barbecue.
Oh yeah, you know that's what I like.
Not an expert at all.
That's all right. We're going to take care of that. Hey, I'm Max Good. I'm a well-known grill master here in the Chicago area. And
I'm Christian Farr, just an assistant today, and I'm a student as well. So we're going to make wings, something I've ordered in the store or in a restaurant or a pub several times, never made it myself.
Okay, well, we're going to take care of that. They're easy to make, so don't get nervous on them. And they make a nice way of kicking off a barbecue party because you can get started and they're finger food, they're very tasty. It's like an hors d'oeuvre. If you're sitting out all day, grilling all day, it's a nice way to get people eating and talking.
And it's not too difficult to make. So we've got some wings here. So how do you start with this? What do you do first?
It's easy to make. Everybody loves them.
Because when I think of wings, I think of them being deep fried. Is that traditionally how they're made?
That's how they were originally made, the original buffalo wings. But you can bake them and you can grill them. A lot of my friends like grilling better. And of course my philosophy is grilling is always good.
All right. Okay, and then, so as we go through the process, how are we going to cook these?
We're going to fire up that grill for medium heat and cook them for about a half hour. Now the only trick about making wings on the grill is you want them crispy on the outside and you don't want to dry them out on the inside.
So you've really got to keep an eye on them, you just can't.
Well, you know, don't forget about it. They're easy to forget about because it's you could set them and forget them. The original way of cooking them in buffalo was to deep fry them, but we're going to grill them.
Oh, we're going to grill them. How long is it going to take on the grill, you said?
About a half an hour. If you're having a huge party and you have a big deep fryer, it's a lot easier to use sometimes. But today we're just making a small amount for us. We might as well throw them on the grill. Huh?
What about seasoning them? I mean, after this process, what are we going to do? We're cutting them up, but we're going to season them, or?
Now, the original way, once again, was no seasoning. Just deep fry them bare and then put the sauce on later. That sauce was really just a concoction of melted margarine and hot sauce. We're going to do it au natural.
All right. I'm kind of getting hungry, Max.
Well, don't worry. We're going to take care of that in a little bit here.
Okay, so we're done cutting them up. So what do we do next?
Let's go grill, man.
Okay, let's go. I'm ready.
You don't need all that stuff. Just bring this guy.
Just this thing?
Yeah.
All right. Kind of getting excited.
I don't blame you.
All right. So let's step outside. So Max, we've got two grills here, and which one are we going to be using?
Well, let's see. We got a Weber charcoal grill, a Weber gas grill, made in Chicago. Weber's the finest grills in the world. You can't go wrong with it, but in our Chicago weather being not quite cooperating with us today, I say we go with the gas. We've already got it fired up. It's a little easier under these environmental conditions.
And so, tell me about the whole setup here. We've got the bunch of knobs here, and looks like a gauge.
Yeah, that's nice, so you can see where you're at with the heat. For the wings, you just want to keep it at a medium temperature, somewhere in the mid 300s. Now, this one's a little hot, but once we put that meat on, the temperature's going to drop a little. Again, different from like if you're putting on shrimp or something like that. Hot and fast, you know.
So much talking. Let's get some grilling.
Oh, you're right. You're right. First things first.
So you're going to clean it first.
We want to make sure that the grilling surface is clean. Maybe a little, just a grease the grill a little bit, just a little.
We got a little bit of a flame there.
Okay.
And so we're going to put these on one at a time?
No. You don't need to do that.
Oh.
Just dump them on and spread them out a little bit.
Okay. So just spread these out. Okay.
Okay. And Christian, whatever you do, don't let them fall on the fire.
Oh, okay. Don't let them fall between.
That's right. That's right. You don't want to lose those tasty wings.
So what are the big differences with cooking between gas and coal?
Well, that's an age-old debate. You know, I cook with coal just because I grew up with it, and I've never owned a gas grill. I always cook on coal. I'm not snobby about it, but that's just what I got. But maybe it's really just a preference. You know?
And like you said, the gauge has gone down, so you wanted it somewhere in between.
Somewhere around 350. It's like almost like if you're baking or roasting something in an oven at this point.
Okay. And do we have to flip them at all?
Oh yeah. That's the fun part, man. Well, that's how you make sure that they're crispy. See, you got to keep flipping. You don't want it too hot. You don't want it too cold either.
Okay. Do we want to check it again, or should we just continue to keep our eye on it?
We've had them in there about 10 minutes.
Okay.
And it wouldn't hurt.
Okay.
So flip them around a little.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't have to get too meticulous with this. And you don't want to keep lifting the lid up too much.
Right, because you want to try to retain that heat.
You want to retain the heat, because part of what we're doing here is getting a nice crispy brown exterior to them.
Mm. And they look really, really good. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. You're going to be doing these at home before you know it.
I'm going to go home right now and go do the Max. I'm getting hungry right now.
The moment has arrived.
The moment has arrived. I'm really excited right now. Let me get the bowl here.
Now this is what you want to see when you open up this grill. Crispy golden brown wings bubbling away there.
And I know on camera you can't smell it, but it smells fantastic right now. But we're not even done yet.
Oh no, we're almost done. You don't want them looking all sickly and pale, and you don't want them all dried out either. You see them, they're bubbling away there. That's the way it should be.
And they smell fantastic. There you go.
All right.
All right. And close this up and take these inside and put some sauce on them.
Oh yeah.
And we've got one more step with these wings, right?
Yep. And now before I do that, I want to point out, this is what you want to see. A nice golden brown, crispy skin. But you can see they're still juicy on the inside. They're not all dried out.
Let's get these things decorated right now. So what's the next step? We've got some great wing sauce here, Black Swan.
Well, yes, Black Swan, my favorite sauce. All you have to do at this point is shake that baby up.
So you're just going to pour that on there?
Yep. Then we're going to toss it up kind of like a salad.
And that sauce smells really, really good.
Well, it's a very unique recipe. It's a little different from your traditional. It tastes kind of like a traditional wing sauce.
Okay.
But it's got a bit more complex flavor.
And you're just mixing that all up, trying to get them all coated.
That's right. Just like you'd mix up a salad, I guess you'd say.
Oh, that looks
and
really,
we might have
to
put a little more sauce on there.
Okay.
Can you describe the aroma, Christian?
I mean, it's got this spicy, kind of this spicy flavor to it. It kind of smells like.
A little more warm.
A little more, yeah, a little more warm herb mix.
Some of the things that are a little different about it is that it contains hot mustard powder. And instead of using margarine or any kind of buttery ingredient, I use tahini, which is sesame butter. If you want just the traditional buffalo recipe, it's very simple. You just get hot pepper sauce, like a Frank sauce or Louisiana sauce, and you melt some margarine or butter in a pan and mix the two together. And that depends on your taste. You know, you can mix it half and half to start, and then start adjusting it to what you like to taste.
Okay. Well, I'd like to kind of dig in. Can we dig into these?
I think you're right. Without further ado,
let's go ahead and grab these. All right, the ultimate test right now. We're going to try these out.
The proof is in the pudding, Christian.
So please, Max, could you serve these up so I can try these?
Yes, sir.
And they look absolutely fantastic.
There's the flats.
Okay.
And here's the drumettes.
The drumettes, okay. So I am going to try this right now. Max, excellent. Excellent. Sauce is perfect.
You remember, now you too can do this at home. Moderate heat, about 350 for a half hour or more. Just remember to flip them 5, 6, 7 minutes at intervals till you get that nice golden brown look. Throw on the sauce and you're done.
Fantastic, and pretty easy to do.
Yeah.
Not too tough, not too tough. Fantastic.
Don't be daunted by this. Next time I'm at your place, I want to taste some wings.
I will make these. I am your student.
All right.
Fantastic. Max, could you please dig in? Try some of these. You gotta get one.
Come to Papa.
Excellent. These are really good, Max.
Thank you very much. Well, I'm Max Good, and I love to cook.
And I'm Christian Barr, and I love to eat. You outdid yourself, Max. Truly outdid yourself.
When's the camera crew gets on?
Yeah, all right. You better hurry up.
I think we need a couple more takes here.
I think we need, hold on. About 5 more takes.